Hi everyone, so today's look is just a really fun bright look. I have a pink eyelid, I have a medium bright purple blended out with a light purple, and then some extra color popped underneath the lower lash line and just a clean bright face. So I hope that you really like this tutorial. I had a lot of fun making it. It's pretty easy. I think it'd actually be a good beginner look for colored looks. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy this look and thanks so much for watching. So to get started, I've already prepped and primed my eyelids all the way up to my brow bone with Urban Decay Primer Potion and Eden. I'm going to take NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. This is an Oyster. It's just a pinky, lavendery color. It's very sheer. So we're just going to go ahead and sort of stamp that all over the lid and into the tear duct. And then we're just going to blend it on through. I'm going to take NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and we're going to place that underneath the brow bone. And we're just going to blend that all the way in. You can even place a little bit in your tear duct if you want. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Bright Idea set. I was going to wait till I had all of them to do a series, but that may never happen because they've been out for a while now. I'm just going to go ahead and take this eyelid shade from Bright Idea onto this e.l.f. C brush, and we're just going to pack that on top of Oyster. And then we're just going to round it out in the crease. Now it's prior to 12 o'clock, so I probably shouldn't be doing any glitter, but yeah, what the hell. I'm going to take Glamour Doll Eyes in Pink Cadillac, just this really pretty, really refined glitter. There's a swatch and review of this particular shade on my blog spot, and I'll just link the blog spot down below. So if you'd like to see that close up, you can. So it does need to have a slightly tacky base underneath. You can't really just put it on a basic primer. Maybe you could press it into the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, but not once the shadow's laid on because it's not really tacky anymore. I'm just going to top off the eyelids with a little bit of Foil Me, which is great because Foil Me doesn't really pick up your eyeshadows when you press your finger down on top of it, just to like get an even distribution. So you'll still have your color payoff. And then I'm going to take this glitter, which is just a reflex glitter, so there's no real color payoff. So I'm just going to go ahead and pat that all over the eyelid on top of Foil Me. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Contour Eye Brush and we're going to pick up a little bit of Glamour Doll Eyes in Tattooed. It's just this really pretty purple, so we're just going to grab that. It's more blue-based purple, and there's also a swatch of that on my blog spot. And I also have a review of half of the Wet n Wild Dream Movers palettes on my blog spot, complete with swatches if you'd like to check that out as well. And now we're just going to go into the crease. And just do sort of like a rounded, very kind of sharp contour. It's a mineral product, so it'll be easy to blend out. So I would just make sure that it's got enough color payoff going for it, just so that you totally see that purple. And then I'm just going to take a blender brush with no product. We're going to blend it out. I'm just gonna get that nice soft edge. So yeah, just very round crease, but you can still get a very soft edge. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Wet n Wild individual eyeshadow in Kitten. Typically you can get BOGOs and deals and stuff like that, so if you get one palette you can usually get individual eyeshadow. Oftentimes these are 99 cents. So I'm just gonna take a blender brush and we're just going to blend that through the center of the crease just to soften it towards the eye. So that's it. It's kind of a dupe of NARS Strata. Now for the lower lash line, tight line, into the inner tear duct, I tight lined, waterlined, whatnot with Aqua Eyes #1. Now I'm going to take Urban Decay's Graffiti, this one's vegan, and we're just going to go underneath the lower lash line and line the lower lash line. With this staying fairly close to the waterline. Now once again, I really don't like to go into a ton of palettes, but as I've mentioned before, the Wet n Wild ones are usually you know, BOGOs and deals. So if you end up with 4 Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes in a singular shopping spree, you'll probably only have to pay for 2. So I'm going to take that particular orb dupe, and it's just a dupe of MAC's orb, and I'm just going to go over the brow bone. If you want to keep the whole entire look affordable, you can totally go in with affordable pencils. I just tend to work long hours and I hate affordable pencils because they tend to skip, run, and go everywhere on me and tug at my eyes. So it's up to you, whatever you want to take for that. I heard the Milani Liquify eyes are good, but I had previously invested in tons of other colored pencils before those ever came out, so not necessary for me to purchase them at the moment, just to purchase them. I'm going to take this Crease eyeshadow color and we're just going to go over the lower lash line. It's sort of a near dupe of MAC's Swimming. There's a similar crease shade in the I Dream of Green palette. So we're just going to continue lining the lower lash line. I think this look is pretty easy. It just requires a couple steps to create an impactful, colorful look. Now ooh, a lot of shadow in my eye. Now I'm going to go ahead and take Browbone, the Browbone color. It's actually a really beautiful primary yellow. I don't think I own such a beautiful primary yellow. And we're going to go into the inner tear duct with that same angled brush. Why not? Don't even bother wasting tons of brushes. You're just going to have to clean up. I'm just going to pull that and then pull that into the inner tear duct where milk is. I'm going to take Urban Decay's 24/7 waterproof liquid liner, and this is in Perversion. We're just going to line the upper lash line. I have a whole blog post on this liquid liner as well. I think it's the place I want to take reviews and vegan recipes. A layout of vegan recipes and pictures. It's really hard to do reviews and swatches on a YouTube video that are really worth or easy to look at. Now I've already applied my mascara, so we're just gonna go and take Andrea's Mod Lash. These are the accent lashes in number 305. We're just gonna pop those into the outer corner, and they're gonna sort of elongate the eye, create a little bit of flare. They're great lashes for beginners, so I'm gonna be right back. Now I'm gonna take MAC's Just a Pinch Gel Blush. This actually came out with a Rose Romance. It's just a bright red, but you can take a bright red cream color base. I know Urban Decay actually now makes a cream blush that's a bright red. I'm just going to go ahead and place that on the cheek. Gel blush application is very similar to cream blush application. Or if you're going to use a lipstick as a blush, that's all the same technique. Really, that's my favorite technique. I don't like using brushes for cream blush. I'm going to take Glamour Doll Eyes in Angel Wings, just a fun iridescent white that's very similar to MAC's Vanilla. Hopefully by the time you're viewing this video, I'll already have a blog post of Glamour Doll Eyes Angel Wings versus MAC Vanilla Pigment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on to the outer bit of the cheekbone and just sort of blend it out. I like to use the same brush. I know I've stated this a lot. I like to use the same brush I use with the face powder, the highlight, so it meshes better into the skin. I'm just gonna add a little bit of pink lip gloss from MAC. This is Pink Poodle. It's pretty opaque. I typically don't do just a gloss unless I want a really nice clean face, which I do today. So I hope that you enjoyed this look, and thanks so much for watching.